That is a great question. 80 bucks or 100 euros? I think I'm just gonna stick with the standards. And there we go. Man, 146 days. That's so surreal, man. Yeah, I had to do it on my PlayStation Portal because I'm not at home right now. But yeah, I'm so happy right now. Yeah, I just wanted to quickly talk about a few things, considering that we're finally here. We're finally getting the pre-orders after all this time, that like it's kind of real now, you know. We're not just waiting for something to happen. We're not waiting for a delay or whatever. It's finally happened now that we're able to actually have the game. You pay for it, it's yours. You actually have Grand Theft Auto 6. So yeah, I kind of just want to talk about the updates we kind of had today and just the next few months building up to Grand Theft Auto 6, what that's going to be like. And obviously I think the biggest thing we have to talk about is screenshots we got today. For me, I think it was very brought down by the Ultimate Edition and the Vintage Edition, I think it's called. I think the Vintage Edition is really cool because all it is just a pre-order bonus or whatever, but the Ultimate Edition was basically like, you know, them blocking off gameplay features, which is, I'm really not a big fan of that. I don't like that at all. If this was any other game, it would get absolutely slated, but I'll come to that in a minute. Biggest thing, the screenshots. They looked absolutely unbelievable. Was it 60 plus or something like that? Now, granted, it was showing that, oh yeah, this is only a part of the Ultimate Edition, if you get that, you know what I mean? So that was kind of a downside, but like just for the screenshots alone, they looked absolutely incredible. It was really annoying, actually. There was mostly cars, a lot of cars. The interiors of cars too, which is just looks beautiful. Like, I don't think any Grand Theft Auto ever had a real detail within the car, except whenever you were in first person. That was the only time. If you're a car lover or whatever, you're gonna look at that and be like, wow, like that is amazing. So yeah, I think it was just what I'm really shocked about, and I still am, is just how real it looks, and like how it basically just seems like magic, the whole freaking thing, man. To be honest with you, you're looking at it, you're like, how have they possibly done this? How, when they started, did they have 9 years to do this or something? Or maybe not that much, maybe 7 or 8 years or something like that. But you're looking at, you're like, how could you have possibly made this world in that amount of time? Because it looks like they've gone into detail in every single bit of the world. Like, I was looking at the rims of the tires and like the cobblestone on the floor in these screenshots, and I'm looking at it, I'm like, how have you got it so real looking? Even if you had like 1 million people going through each part of the map, you're like, I'm like, how would you even, there's no way you'd get that done in 6 or 7 years, you know what I mean? That's why I've kind of been saying for so long, is that this game is going to be like revolutionary, you know. It's not really going to be a game coming out, it's actually just going to be like, you know, a monumental time. It's going to be like this huge event, because just like Grand Theft Auto 5, this is going to be like revolutionary. We know what Rockstar can do. They can push the boat out. That's how good they are. Grand Theft Auto 3, Vice City, San Andreas, and they've just been getting better and better and better and better, and they have that reputation. Like, we know it's not just a game coming out. Everyone knows what Grand Theft Auto is, you know what I mean? As I've said, I was a bit disappointed because it was like saying that, okay, these are only in the Ultimate Edition or the Vintage Edition or whatever. That was quite upsetting, but like, we kind of knew that was going to come, like, do you know what I mean? Another big thing was the customization. Wow, man, that's just it looks like they're really going all in on the customization, where you can even do like the nails of your characters. I'm like, how do you even do that? How do you go through, how do you have all that time to do that? You know what I mean? I remember looking back on trailer 1 and trailer 2 and being like, is this real? Is this what it's going to look like? Or have they done some like cinema trickery, do you know what I mean, to try and get you involved or whatever? But it looks like if they've kept it up all the way up to these screenshots, you know what I mean? So this is amazing. As I said, this is freaking amazing. Yeah, another thing I want to talk about is the prices. Being honest with you, I'm quite happy with the prices. 80 euros, that is completely fine with me, man. I was really nervous that it was going to be 100 euros for like the basic edition or the standard edition or whatever. That would have been so much money for a video game. It is Grand Theft Auto. Like, I would have paid that money anyway. But I'm saying what it really does is it kind of opens the door for any game to try and pull that shit, you know what I mean? Mario Kart World did it. I'll put my hand up, hand on heart. I bought it. I did. I thought it'd be worth it. It was not worth it at all. I wouldn't even have paid 50 euro for Mario Kart World. I thought Mario Kart World is crap. I have no interest in it. They were right to give out about Mario Kart being that much money. All that is in an IP. Do you know what I mean? It's about Mario and like how big the Mario Kart series is. It's not about, oh, this game is really good, it's going to be worth 80 euros. No, man. It's just the image, you know what I mean? It was never worth that. When Nintendo did that, yeah, it kind of opens the door for other games to do it. So I was like, oh no, like Grand Theft Auto is going to be a million times better than that game, so they're going to bump it up even more, and then that opens the door for other companies to start doing that. But they didn't. They kept it at €80, which is great, and the Ultimate Edition is 100. I'm really happy with that. I'm really happy with that. Yeah, next up is the physical disc, kind of the physical disc drama, you might say. If you get a physical copy, you're not really getting a physical copy, you're getting the box with a digital code in it, which sadly looks like this is the way it's going for games, for video games, which is very sad. And hopefully eventually there will be a law coming in that they stop doing this crap, because basically what it means is you don't really own any video games, like at all. Like all these digital games that you own, they can be got rid of at any time. You don't own that, and most of the time you need to be connected to the internet to play video games anyway. And this is just really the final nail in the coffin, man, when Rockstar Games, the biggest gaming company in the world, does this for what will be the biggest and greatest video game of all time. It's coming to the end, man. Do you know what I mean? It's coming to the end. It is quite scary and unfortunate. This is the way it's going. And it's very funny, you know, we were giving out to Nintendo about having the virtual game cards, I think it's called, or whatever, where you actually still got the freaking disc, or you still got the cartridge or whatever, and then it's technically a virtual card, but at least you got the physical thing as well. Here they're not even giving you that, they're just giving you the barcode. At this time in my life, I don't care that much about physical games. I am all for virtualization and emulation. I think they're very important, and that's how I keep all of my games, is that I emulate all of them. Every old game that I play, I have it on my PlayStation Vita, like the whole thing. Like they're there. I don't need to be connected to internet to play them, you know what I mean? So yes, I understand it's quite upsetting for some people, and I'm pretty sure when I'm older I will be like, oh, I kind of wish there was still physical media for games. So hopefully eventually there'll be some laws coming in. For me, I don't have a disc PlayStation 5, I couldn't afford it, you know, so it didn't really matter for me. I just want to get this freaking game, man. So, and the last kind of like bad thing I'll say, that with the Ultimate Edition you are losing some gameplay features. Like if you don't pay for the Ultimate Edition, you can't use like some custom shop or whatever for like cars or something like that. Usually if it's just cosmetics, no one gives a shit. Like I don't give a crap. But like when they start messing with the gameplay, that's kind of a big deal. As I said at the beginning of the video, if this was any other video game company, they would get absolutely slaughtered, and they have been getting slaughtered for it. So we're kind of giving GTA a bit of a pass because this is the biggest game that's ever going to be. So yeah, I don't really like that. But again, I can't really make up my mind until I see it in the game. I want to see like what do they actually mean? What are they blocking out from people, you know? If it really has an effect on the single player campaign, then that's just unacceptable. It's as simple as that. But for me, for these two like negative parts, I understand it. Obviously I need to see what they're actually blocking to make a better judgment call. And last thing I'll say, ladies and gentlemen, look, this is a really big day for me and for a lot of people. Okay, I know a lot of people aren't really going to care about this, and they're going to be like, why are you getting so obsessed with a pre-orders? You know, the game doesn't come out for another 5 months. I get that, I completely do. This game just means an awful lot to me. Video games in general mean an awful lot to me. So this is, in my eyes, in my opinion, this is going to be the best game ever made, potentially. I'm really looking forward to it, and I have been looking forward to it for a long time. I need to apologize that my channel has been very GTA heavy. Not usually like that, but it's just because like we're building up into it now. Like this is a huge time. I think it's important that we kind of enjoy these moments, you know. Obviously if you don't play GTA, then it doesn't matter, but if you're into GTA and you somewhat remember Grand Theft Auto 5's like build up to the game, it was unbelievable. Do you know what I mean? And it's a classic tale of, you know, you wish you just knew how important that time was in your life. Like, to be fair, I was only 12 when the game was being like built up or whatever, but you know, I was 12 years old and I can still remember it. I still remember all my freaking friends talking about it. Now, should they have been playing Grand Theft Auto 5 at 13 years old? Absolutely fucking not. That is outrageous behavior. But I remember the build up, everyone was talking about it, and you get the odd couple of people who are really into it, like, you know what I mean? They'd be telling you facts about it every day. I just think you need to cherish this time. I think at the beginning when the first trailer came out, I was very like, I just want this right now. Like, I want it right now because it looks so good. That was like 3 or 4 years ago. Like, I've grown a bit. I was 22 when this started. I'm now 26, pushing on to 27. Kind of grown up a bit, and especially I've gotten more mature with video games. I kind of realized that like this is quite an important time, the build up to the game. Like it's probably just as important as getting the game and actually playing the game, because this build up has lasted years and years and years, and the speculation and the theories everyone comes out about, and the podcasts and the videos and the, you know, just talking about it, the anticipation. That's amazing. That is the experience, you know what I mean? And I kind of wish I kind of sucked it in and took it in a bit more, because it's huge and it's just part of the experience. It's like, realistically, the video game, you'll have that finished if you're really into it. You'll have that finished within a week or a month, within a month, we'll say. And then it's kind of like, okay, you'll have GTA Online eventually, yeah, and you'll get to roam the map and all that. But all in all, the thing could be over within a year. Like the whole thing, you're like, you've played the game enough times, you've seen the world, you're like, cool, that's it, it's done. And then that's it. It's going to be, you won't be forgotten about. You'll come back to it and stuff. But the build up is going to be twice as long, 3 times as long as when you actually get the game. As I said, now the pre-orders have started and we're already getting like multiple things a week. We're getting so much more screenshots, so much more information on the game, and that's just going to keep happening. That's going to continue and continue. It's going to snowball until we eventually get to the freaking release, you know what I mean? That's how it works. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, that's all I want to say. Like, pre-orders, I'm so freaking happy. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, keep playing games, stay safe, slán leat.